Hi, Howard. I just want to make 3 points to remark why you are wrong in your concepts. The first is that you use the terms order and disorder for entropy, which this function, this physical function, in reality doesn't have to do anything with a disorder or with order. The second is that you don't consider that the universe is a closed system. So all the systems or subsystems that are inside of this universe, they have relatively low entropy, but they are dissipating into the entropy of the big system that is the universe. So the universe is in this context almost a diabatic system, process of thermodynamics, unless you want to consider the multiverse. Then the multiverse will be a higher order, and then the energy will be dissipated not only in the universe but in the other universes, which is kind of metaphysical as well. So I just wanted to point to reinforce my argument, quoting for this book, a few paragraphs of this book. Really, the name of this book is Entropy and Information, and the author is an unknown or alias per-alternative Celsius. In his introduction, he points out very clear this issue. It is, I will quote this, "It is not pertinent at all to conceptualize a natural function, entropy, in subjective terms such as order and disorder are. Instead, entropy is a function that reflects the tendency of the systems towards equilibrium. Therefore, the second law is deeply dynamic. Pseudo-scientific tendencies," sorry, but I think that you qualified in this category as a pseudo-scientific tendency. Well, pseudo-scientific tendencies usually use the order-disorder argument. They a priori assume that the tangible world, the macroscopic domain, is a status of order. As an argument ad absurdum, then they question themselves how it can be possible that despite entropy or disorder is always increasing, the world is full of order, and thus they assume that external influences cannot be disproved. So they assume, I guess the author wants to say that they cannot disprove that there are supernatural forces. Then in another part, he says, entropy is metaphorically speaking the tool of the second law. Later, among other subjects, I will talk about the resemblances between entropy and information, and also how entropy turns explicit in black holes, and how the theory of evolution can be transformed into a law when it is placed in the context of the second law. Here, very clear, what entropy is not, he says. Entropy is not energy, entropy is not waste or any other byproduct, entropy is not heat, entropy is not an anthropomorphic term, entropy is not a measurement of disorder. Entropy must not deal at all with the anthropomorphic terms order and disorder. I have to quote the last part, quotation. He says in another part, a common fallacy is consider entropy as a measurement of disorder. For the universe itself, the terms order and disorder are irrelevant. Firstly, the word disorder has an anthropomorphic connotations. Thus, it has many different interpretations. Secondly, entropy as a development must follow the impartial laws of physics. Thirdly, thermodynamically and statistically, entropy does not deal with disorder or agitation. Well, I hope that this will answer your own fallacies and you will realize how wrong you have been. I really recommend this book to you. And after reading this book, you will realize how really are the dynamics of reality. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.